Alrighty.
Alrighty, let's do it. In today's live stream, we are going to talk about how to integrate our website with Ezoic. Personally, I just signed up with this platform and I have no idea what to do and how to use it. But then I say, hey, why don't just invite these awesome guys here to show us how to do it. That way I learn, you learn as well when you're gonna watch this video. And Rob and Zoe, they're going to use some slides as well to help us with that. They're gonna access my own personal account if needed. And it's gonna take us step by step how to do this. If you have any questions, drop those in the chat. And I hope this is going to bring you a lot of value, not only to myself, but to you as well. And if you're ready, let's do this. But first, we need to listen to the Hustlers Anthem. Vámonos!
Yeah, I know sometimes it's hard when you get the feeling you just want to quit your job. We've all had that thought. This is what you want. Time to tune in. Hasta la vista, boss. Yeah, for my side hustlers who never stop. Quit your job and making your own profits. Become your own boss. Live life on your terms. Make it happen for real. This is what you deserve. Yeah. Hasta la vista, boss. Subscribe, have fun, and enjoy the ride. Let's go.
Yo boss, what's up? Adrian here with Hasta la Vista Boss, the place where ambitious people like you and we talk about how to create a side hustle, make it profitable, quit our job, become our own boss. And if this is your first time here, welcome. I hope you enjoy what you see. And for those of you regulars, welcome back, bosses. I appreciate you being here. Now let's welcome my guests, Rob and Zoe. How's it going, guys? Welcome.
Adrian, how are you?
Awesome.
Doing
I think
well. How are you?
good stuff. Good stuff. It seems like we have sound, which is great. Before we move on, let me quickly just welcome these awesome guys here in the chat as well. I hope the stream is not bad because it looks like it has a little bit of lag, but I hope we're gonna get through this. So welcome Carl, welcome Adrian, Helen, Sean, how's it going, brother? Welcome, nice to see you. Passive Income Geek, hello. Recreational Combat, hello guys, thanks for stopping by. If you have any questions, drop into the chat. Alternatively, something cool that we do, probably unique to this channel, is that you can join us here. I'll drop the link in the chat. And if you want to jump on a call with me and Zenna and Rob and ask them a question directly instead of typing, you're more than welcome. So let me come back to you guys. And first of all, I want to thank you for jumping with me on this call today. And if you don't mind, can you introduce yourself to this public? Maybe people know you, maybe don't know you. Maybe Zenna, if you want to start.
Yeah. So my name is Zenna. I've been working at Ezoic for about 3 years now, and I was just telling Adrian, this is my first live stream, so I'm excited.
Woohoo!
And, yes, I'm excited to help you guys hopefully get started with Ezoic.
Awesome, awesome. Rob?
Hey, Adrian, thanks for having us. So my name's Rob Fernandez. I've been at Ezoic for about 6 years now. And I'm one of the team leads on our publisher side of the business. So looking forward to connecting with all of you. And if you guys have any questions and you want to ask us directly, feel free to reach out.
Awesome stuff. Like I said, there might be a little bit of lag. I apologize for that, guys. I really don't know what to do at this point. Like I was saying, I was chatting with Zenna. Anything can go wrong on the live streams. But that's the fun part of doing them. So at this point, I'm going to let you guys, Zenna, Rob, take us through the process of, seeing someone sign up for the Ezoic program platform. What's the next thing that you need to do? Because I know many people here in the chat, they have questions, and some of them tried, and it's a little bit techy for some of them. So please take us through to the process.
Yeah, I'm going to share my screen soon because I'm just going to start with an overview of Ezoic, and then we'll get into how to get started and set up your site.
Mm-hmm.
It does sound very technical at first, but the setup is really easy, and we handle most of the heavy lifting on our end. So hopefully this helps make it easier for everybody and people can follow along. So let me start by sharing my screen.
Mm-hmm.
And then Adrian, if you can let me know if you see it.
Try again.
Oh. Can you see? You can't see my screen?
Not yet.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me make you host, and maybe that works. Oh yeah, I can see it. Hang on a sec, guys. I see it. Yeah, I see it.
Okay, perfect. So let's start with what is Ezoic. I kind of just want to give you an overview. And so let's start with what Ezoic is not, because I know we're very unique in this space, and a lot of publishers have dealt with these kind of companies to help them improve their revenue and things about their site, but we're very different. So Ezoic is not an ad network. We are not an outsourced third party. We do not provide actual header bidding. We do work with other header bidding partners to provide that for you, but we don't do it ourselves. We are not an ad exchange like Google Ad Exchange, and we don't do ad management services, and we don't just do ad monetization. So Ezoic is more of a technology platform, and we have a ton of different tools to help you effectively manage different aspects of your site. Our main tools are Ad Tester, and this is to help improve your monetization, which will be the tool that we'll focus on today. But we also have two tools for site speed. We have a site speed accelerator, an SEO tool where you can do test different titles. We optimize for user experience. We have a very robust analytics called big data analytics. I know a lot of publishers love it because it mixes user experience and revenue together. And then we have a ton of other tools, and we're always working on building more. We recently launched video, where publishers can host their own video and monetize it versus adding it to YouTube. So we're very excited. We have all of these products, but today we're kind of going to just focus on Ad Tester. Some other ones will probably come up in the mix, but we'll touch on it slightly.
Sweet.
And,
yeah. I'm not 100% sure if everybody can see my screen, because for some reason is let me just quickly check what's going on here. Where are these slides? Because I can't see.
You want me to just send them to you, Adrian?
Yeah, send them to me. I mean, I don't know. How would you send them? Like email or something?
I can just send them to you on Slack.
All right. Because I think when you share the screen, it goes to another place on my software here, and the people can't see it.
Okay, let me see.
Until we do this, let me put some music quickly for us here. And welcome SEO Video Show. How's it going, my brother? Making sawdust. A nomad overseas. Chris, Niche Safari. What's going on, guys? Thanks for stopping by. It looks like It looks like we have even SEO Fight Club. We have Ted. Who is behind that? Ted Kubitis? Is that you, my man? So should I go to Slack?
Yeah, I just sent it to you on Slack.
Let me quickly check that. Slack. Yeah, I hope the connection is gonna get better. Yeah, Sarah is in the chat. Hey, Sarah. I know that you can't see the screen. Thanks for letting me know. I kind of knew that. It's not working, but
I can just keep going. We really don't need the presentation.
yeah, for sure. Like that's even better if we don't need it, because like I'm sure people know who you guys are, especially those who already sign up with you and they kind of looking for guidance on how to
Tools are ad tester, and this is to help improve your
how to sign up with their accounts.
We'll focus on today.
There you go.
But we also have two tools.
What's going
for
on?
Site speed. We have an site speed accelerator.
Yeah, so
an SEO
do you want me to
tool
just
where you
continue,
can,
Adrian?
Yeah, go on.
Test different
Please.
tabs.
So just to kind of get back to what I was saying about how Ezoic is different from other monetization partners, we use machine learning technology to sort of personalize ad layouts for each user coming to your site. So we're testing different elements like the size of your ads, the location, the density, all to see how it impacts user experience and revenue. And I'm going to go over exactly how we set that up. You'll kind of see it a little bit more once we actually set your own site up.
We're very excited. We have all of these products, but today we're kind of going to just focus on.
Do you guys, are you getting an echo as well?
Will probably come up in the mix, but we'll touch on it slightly.
Are you asking me? I'm not getting an echo.
Yeah.
Someone is playing the video on YouTube, maybe? I'm not 100% sure if everybody can see my screen, because
I am
for
hearing
some
the
reason
background
is,
noise.
yeah, me too. This is
Let me
weird.
just quickly check what's going on here.
This is weird.
Are these slides?
I don't have it.
Just give me one sec. Give me one sec,
Yeah,
Zenna.
send them to me. I mean,
Okay.
It looks
How
like
would you-
there's
how
someone,
would you send it, like
something
email or
playing in the
something?
background.
I can just send them to you on Slack.
all right.
Do you guys have YouTube muted?
Because
Zenna and
I
Rob?
don't have-
I think
I don't have YouTube open.
Okay.
I think
Do you,
when,
Rob?
when you share the screen, it goes.
YouTube is off for me.
It goes to another place on my software here, and the people can't see
Where
it.
is this playing in the background?
Until we
That's
do
so
this,
weird.
let me put.
It is
some
weird because
for us here, and welcome. SEO
usually
Video
doesn't
Show. How's it
happen.
going, my brother? Making sawdust. Please, Chris Niche Safari.
They have
What's
another
going on,
window.
guys?
Give me
Thanks
one
for
sec.
stopping by. It looks like.
Yeah, I'll
It looks
mute
like,
myself and
we
Rob,
have
if you want to
even
mute
SEO
yourself,
Fight
you can see where
Club.
it's
We
coming
have
from.
Ted. Who's behind that? Ted Kubitis.
Yeah, apologies for this, guys.
Come on, man.
Like I was saying, the beauty of live streams is that anything
So should
can
I
go
to Slack.
wrong.
Yeah, I just sent it to you on Slack.
But if you give us just 1 second, I'm gonna fix this. I can't see, where is it? Let me close this.
Yeah, I hope the connection is gonna get better.
I don't know, guys.
Yeah, Sarah is in the chat. Hey, Sarah. I know that you can't see the screen. Thanks for letting me know. I kind of knew that it's not working, but
We can just keep going. We really don't need the presentation.
yeah, for sure. Like that's even better if we don't need it, because like
I'm sure people know who you guys are, especially those who already sign up with you and they kind of looking for guidance on uh, how to sign up with their accounts. There you go. What's going on?
Yeah, so do you want me to just continue, Adrian?
Yeah, go on,
Okay.
please.
So just to kind of get back to what I was saying about how Ezoic is different from other monetization partners, we use machine learning technology to sort of personalize ad layouts for each user coming to your site.
All right, let's see if this is fixed. Let's see if this is fixed. Apparently, there was a window that was just playing in the background. I don't know. I just deleted. Yeah, there's some other people had the same issues last night in their stream. So, can you hear me, guys? Zenna and Rob. Can you hear me, guys, now? Zenna?
Yes.
Awesome. All right. So, perfect.
Did you figure it out?
Yeah. Well, look, everybody's just saying in the chat that they were hearing a playback. So I think now everything is working. I just closed all my windows. I'm sure I had like 20 open. So we can get into it.
Okay. Let's get back. I'm sorry. Let me just backtrack for a second.
Yeah.
So just so you guys know, Ezoic is not an ad network. We are a technology platform, and we use machine learning technology to test different elements of your ad sizes and locations. I'm going to show you how to integrate with Ezoic, how to set up the testing locations on your site, apply for Google Ad Exchange, and then set up your ads.txt with Ezoic. So we're going to test it out on Adrian's site today.
Thank you.
So Adrian, do you have your Ezoic dashboard pulled up?
Yeah.
Perfect. Do you want to share your screen so I can kind of walk you through it?
Sure thing. Just give me one sec. I'm pulling the... Can you see my screen?
Yes, perfect.
Awesome.
So when you perfect. You've applied for Ad Exchange. That's awesome.
Yes.
So when you first sign up with Ezoic, you should see these 4. Sometimes there'll be 5 if you've selected like site speed or other products, but these 4 steps to set up your site and integrate. So we usually start with integrate your site, and integrating your site creates a server-to-server connection. There's a few ways you can do it. You can do it by changing your name servers to point to Ezoic. You can integrate with Cloudflare. Because we have through an API, we have a strategic partnership with them, which makes the integration easier for anybody using Cloudflare. You can use the WordPress plugin, which we don't recommend all the time unless you're in a unique situation, but it's still a great option if you're looking to test Ezoic out. So if you want to click integrate your site right there, Adrian.
Right.
Perfect. Oh, you'll put your press the word, not the button.
All right.
And then you have 2 options here. Since you're not using Cloudflare, it's only name server and WordPress plugin. You do see the code snippet on the bottom. We actually don't recommend that for any site. If you are considering doing that, just reach out to your dedicated onboarding specialist or account manager. So if you want to go back up to name server integration, which is what we recommend for you, I'm going to show you how to set that up. Can you click view instructions? So when you view instructions, you'll go ahead and see your current name servers and the name servers you'll need to change to. So it's important to note that Adrian is using Siteground, and Siteground sometimes might mistakenly identify traffic coming through Ezoic as bot traffic just because it comes from our IPs, since we're now on the server level. So we had him disable the anti-bot CAPTCHA, which is there just in case there's bot traffic or a lot of traffic coming from one IP to your site, but
in this situation, it's okay because they're coming from our IPs. So if you want to, you will have to change your name servers at your registrar. I did a little research before, and yours is GoDaddy. So we're going to need you to change your name servers. Let me pull up the instructions.
Yeah, I have it on the screen here.
Okay, if you could go to DNS up at the top.
Let me see, where is it?
All the way down.
DNS.
And then you'll go, I think you'll go to manage zones. I have a support document.
Let me quickly take it just a little bit off the screen. I'll put it back on the screen, just 1 second, guys. So, because I have a few other domains in there that I might not necessarily want to share. So give me 1 sec.
I'm sorry, I said you go to manage zones, you go to manage DNS. Is that what you clicked?
So here I click on domains, then you'll see all your domains, and then you choose your domain. Let me quickly select my domain, and then I'm gonna come back in on the screen quickly for you.
Okay.
So go to domains, all domains, and then you select the domain that you want to do modifications on, and manage DNS.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, click manage DNS.
Cool.
Perfect. And then name servers, you're going to go ahead and click that blue button to change them, and you're going to change.
We're going to change to the ones that we have here, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Chinchilla.
Oh, so you'll want to change name server 1 to the one. Oh, did you already do that?
Yes, I put the number 1. I put chinchilla, and number 1 it's cuttlefish.
Yeah,
which
they'll
is
all be animal names.
Yes. I don't know what chinchilla is. I know in Spanish what it's a street, but I don't know what that animal is. So now I just add servers.
No, you'll save this. So you're not adding a new
okay.
server. You're using your original ones to point to Ezoic.
Just save. Okay.
Yeah, perfect. And then what happens here is we've already pulled in all of your that's fine. We've already pulled in all of your DNS records. So we point to where it's hosted for you at Siteground. So we have a Siteground IP in our system. So everything where you're hosting and where you're posting content all remains the same.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. Okay, these should have changed, but
oh, sorry.
I think it's going to take a second. Can you refresh that page, please?
Let's do this. Let's refresh the page and see. There you go.
Perfect. So this takes 24 hours to propagate. So you won't see that check mark on your dashboard immediately. It could take a couple of hours.
Cool.
Okay, perfect. So we've completed step 1. If you want to go back to integration up at the top. And then we will go back to home, please, at the top as well.
Here?
So we can see what step, yeah.
Home.
Yeah, and then the next step is to set up ad testing. So this is setting up testing locations on your sites, where on your site where potential ads can show. So, cool. Adrian, do you have any original ads on your current on the site we're demoing right now?
I think there is. Let me quickly open the website for us, and we go on the dashboard, and and I believe there's some, because when I applied for AdSense, I did try to use it. Just I didn't have time to learn. But if we go maybe to the home page or maybe contact page. No, there's a page with the sidebar that might have.
I think I saw that. If you go all the way to the top,
there you go.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so let's create a placeholder so we can wrap that ad.
So wrapping the ad allows us to test this original location, and it also allows us to split test. So let's say you wanted to test Ezoic on 50% of your users. What would happen is for the first 50% that goes to the Ezoic, goes to your website with the Ezoic optimized ad layout, we would show an Ezoic ad with the size and the location that's right for the user. But the other 50% will still see this ad, so you can establish like a baseline for performance and do like a real apples to apples comparison. So this is why we do this. I'll show you how to do it. Do you want to go back to your dashboard real quick, Adrian?
Yes, just give me one sec. Dashboard here, we get back to dashboard.
And then go click set up ad testing. And then this takes you to the ad tester app, and you're gonna click, we're gonna create a placeholder. So you're gonna click new placeholder.
Let me find, is this one here?
Yeah, perfect. And this is a sidebar location. So let's start with, where is this ad on the page?
So
the first version.
okay.
Yeah, so you would click sidebar top, and this just lets our system know where the placeholder is. For example, if you were doing these all over your site, which we'll see later, you'll be like top of page, under page title, under first paragraph, under second paragraph, and then you'll have sidebar top, middle, and bottom. So that's why these categories are important. So this would be a sidebar top location.
Sidebar, this one?
Yeah. And then you can name it whatever you want. Some publishers I know do it based on, if they have a ton of sites, they'll be like, oh, well, this is this site sidebar top, or they'll just do sidebar top and do the page template, like homepage.
Behind the planet, sidebar top.
Perfect. And then you can select what device you want it to show on. Does your sidebar run on mobile, Adrian?
It does, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so we can leave it on all. And our system will automatically detect the best sizes, like the standard sizes that would normally go into a sidebar top location. I know like some publishers don't have a 300 wide pixel sidebar, so you might have to uncheck those locations. But if you have a standard site layout, these locations should be fine. I don't think we need to uncheck anything, but you can always click advance in the corner down there to select different sizes. Adrian, if you want to click box right here. Yeah, you can also disable a certain size for each device as well. So if you say I don't want the 336 by 280 to show on mobile, you can just uncheck it. But we recommend adding as much variables, sizes, and locations as you can, just so you can give our system a real opportunity to find out what works best for each user coming to the site.
Gotcha.
Okay. So let's save this placeholder, Adrian. Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. And then you're going to copy this placeholder code. Okay, and then you have your WordPress account up, right?
Yeah, the website, yeah?
Yeah, so we're gonna have to go into your WordPress. Actually, did you place this ad with a plugin? Or do you have it?
This is, I'm sure this is a, this is probably a widget with a text.
So we'll need to go, however you added the ad is where we're gonna wrap it.
All right.
So if you can show me where the ad code is, I can show you how to wrap it up.
Let me see if I know how to find it. Yeah, look, this one here.
Okay, perfect. Where is the text? Perfect. So if you show, do you want to just copy the placeholder code at the top, and I'll show you how to move it and wrap it?
Like this one, the script?
No, so just leave this alone, and just at the top, just put a space and add the placeholder code that we just copied.
Like
Perfect.
this?
And then, yeah, you'll see div ID equals, and then in quotes, Ezoic pub add placeholder 101, and then you'll see another div after that.
Yeah.
The placeholder code needs to go, the original ad code needs to go in between these divs.
In between this one?
No. So everything after the second div, or
This one.
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that div and everything after it needs to go at the end of your ad code.
Gotcha.
Oh, and that div before it as well.
Like this.
No, the second one, not the first one.
Like
so we want to enclose it. Yeah. Perfect.
All right.
There we go. Yeah, we want to enclose it in that div. And then that will go on the bottom. Save.
It's looking good.
Yeah, looks great. Go ahead and save it, and then I'll show you how it changes into one of our placeholders.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to have you download and activate this Chrome extension. I'm sending it to you right now, and I think this will send it to everybody.
All right. Do you want me to share this on the chat as well, on the YouTube chat?
Yeah. Yeah, because everyone will need it to set up Ezoic or set up their ad placements.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, I'm gonna put this one in the description when the video finishes, guys. Just in case. Oh, there you go. We don't want any more surprises tonight. Cool.
Who knows what'll happen?
Oh God.
So if you want to go ahead and click on the Chrome extension link that I just sent you.
Oh.
It's in the Zoom chat, I think.
Here it is.
Perfect. And then you'll add to Chrome.
Yeah, maybe the reason everything was messed up is because I'm streaming to 4 different platforms. So maybe it's too much for my machine. We are on Twitch. Yeah.
Oh, Twitch.
Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
Oh wow, we're everywhere.
We're everywhere. Yes. Cool.
Okay, so you've now activated it. Okay, so let's go back to your website.
Yeah.
And I hope this will work and the integration,
Mm-hmm.
because the integration hasn't gone through, but we can test it right now. So back to your website. Let's go to the page that you had that add-on.
Mm-hmm. Let me quickly.
And we'll need you to, can you open this in an incognito window, because the Chrome extension will not work if you're signed into WordPress.
Cool. You want me to open the
website, yeah.
The way? Okay.
Oh wait, but and can you activate the Chrome extension to open up in the incognito window as well?
Where is that?
So, or if you can just sign out of WordPress, it'll work.
I got you. Okay. Let me sign out. And go in incognito.
Oh no, you don't need to go in incognito if you've signed out.
Gotcha.
Perfect, so let's just open it here. This way we can use the Chrome extension. And then let's go to, if you just go to one of the pages with the sidebar. Perfect. And then if you can pull up the Chrome extension, I think it's hidden in all your other extensions probably.
Let me see if I find it. Extensions.
I think if you click that puzzle, it'll open up all your other extensions. There you go. And then you scroll down.
This one?
There you go. Yeah, and you can just pin it for now or just open it up. But if you go ahead and click activate placeholders.
Boom. Something happened.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, there we go. Now it's starting.
Oh, God. I just scared I just said, okay, here we go again. Something happened. The screen went black. That's why. So it's working?
We should see a colored box in that location. Let me see if I can pull it up on my screen.
Maybe refresh the page?
Yeah, maybe it's just crashing too. Oh, it's pulling up for me.
There you go.
And then try and activate the placeholder, the Chrome extension again. Yeah.
Only show indicators.
Can you refresh your page or clear your cache? I usually just add a question mark in the URL and just a bunch of letters. There you go. And then now open up the Chrome extension. I was able to just, oh, there, it might actually just pull up.
Cool.
Perfect. Can you go to click create and then select location? Oh, leave this on automatically detected.
Leave it in automatically detected.
Yeah, and then just press select location. Oh, okay. Hopefully this is it. Okay, there we go. Yay. Perfect. And then this is a placeholder. So as you can see, this is a potential testing location that our system can decide we can fill an ad in this slot. If you want to click on that placeholder real quick, Adrian, click at the top, that little drop down triangle. You can see that our system can also test different sizes. You can go ahead and click one of the sizes and you can see that it'll dynamically change. So our system will be making a decision on should we fill this ad and what size should we fill it in and what creative or what demand partner should we fill it with. And it'll be looking at doing all of these calculations for every ad unit on the page. So now that we've wrapped your original ads, I'm going to show you how to add additional placeholders.
Awesome. Give me just 1 sec and go quickly to the chat, Zenna, and see. I mean, I'm sure there's many questions, guys. Just that because I'm paying attention as well to what Zenna is saying, to the instruction that she's giving me. I totally missed whatever you guys are saying in the chat. I really apologize for that. So if you're still here, stick around maybe till the end, and then maybe you're gonna have a Q&A. I think it's gonna work better. Usually I just interrupt people in the middle, but today it's a little bit complicated because Zenna, she's giving me instructions, you know, about what to do, and I can't pay attention to the chat as well.
Yeah, feel free to stop me anytime. I know I talk too much sometimes.
Nah, don't worry. It's not that. It's just that I need to pay attention to, you know, not mess it up. So
yeah. So do you have any questions, or do you want to continue?
Personally, I don't have any questions at the moment. Not really. Like I said, if anybody in the chat have questions, guys, stick around with us a little bit longer, and we'll do some questions at the end.
I think that's perfect. So let's add an additional placeholder. I'm thinking a top of page placeholder. How does that sound, Adrian?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So let's just go ahead and click it right there.
Just click on the on the screen.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go. So this is now attaching this placeholder to this specific element. So when we go ahead, you can go click one of these buttons, the ones that will up at the top, and this will push it in an element, push it out of an element, bring it down the element, just depending on what you click. I recommend just playing around with them and seeing how it reacts to your site, because every site is built differently.
Mm-hmm.
But here you can see that you can choose what element you want it to stick to, and then our system will automatically detect similar elements on different pages. So when doing this, I usually set up, when I do it for a publisher, I will set up the top 10 landing pages and then go back and do the home page last, just because that way I can access most templates on the site. Some publishers have like a blog, but then they also have a separate page for sometimes they have like case studies. So different page templates are going to require different setups. Luckily, I took a look at your site, Adrian. I think you only have 2 templates. You have the standard page and then the page with the sidebar. So let's insert the placeholder here. So if you want to click insert here, is that a good place, do you think?
Maybe like that.
Okay. And then you want to go ahead and you will press insert. And then this is similar to what we did in the ad tester. So you can select where it is on the page. So this is the top of page placeholder.
And then I want to go over the adaptive sizing and fluid sizing. So we have a feature called adaptive sizing, and what that pretty much is saying is that if, let's say, we have a 970 by 250 placeholder at the top of the page, and our system decides, okay, well, we can fit three 300 by 250 ads in this 900 by 250 placeholder, it allows our system to do that. So our system can see, okay, well, these 3 ads it reduces the ad density because, you know, 300 by 250 ads are less pixels than a 970 by 250, but it also improves revenue and it improves it doesn't impact user experience metrics.
Mm-hmm.
So that's our feature called adaptive sizing. And then fluid sizes allows the placeholder to match up to the screen size of the user.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, are you turning it off?
No. I was just trying to see if this is like a checkbox or something.
Okay. Yeah, it's like a switch. And then we also have a feature called AI placeholders. This is like, it's not for every placeholder. It's something that you can turn on and off in your ad tester app that we were in earlier. And it only works on mobile, but it'll automatically place these placeholders where it thinks it would be the best.
Cool.
So let's go ahead and add this placeholder. And similar to how it works on all the other, the placeholder we added on the sidebar, it automatically detects similar locations on the site. And then I'll show you if you need to edit it, how to do that. So there we go.
Cool.
So if you want to click it, let's say we don't want the 336 by 280. If you want to edit that, let's see how we would remove the size. So I want to show you how you can edit your current placeholders. So if you want to, all the way at the top, Adrian, there's an edit button. There you go. And then these 4 or 5 tabs allow you to customize this placeholder for your specific site. I'll go over them real quickly. Do you want to start with the one under that one? Yeah. So this is what we showed you earlier. This is to select sizes. If you want to test, like, let's say we want to test the 234 by 60, we can add that or remove that for different devices. And then Adrian, do you want to go to the next tab?
This one?
Yeah. So this is important because it's what tells us where the placeholder should show up on other pages. We usually do automatically detect similar pages, but when you're working on setting up the home page, you might want to do single page only, just because the home page may be the only page with that template. You can also do a page in a directory. So you can choose, oh, well, I have this category. I'm only going to do it for this category because these are all my blog pages.
Gotcha.
Yeah, or you can do it by subdomain. And then the last button, the little paintbrush under this one, this is to add styling. So if you notice, like, oh, this ad's showing up a little too close to my content or my photo, I can add some padding at the top or bottom. I can align it left or right, float it, or put it in its own row. We also have, some like CSS, you can add it where you can change the background color and other things, but that's how you can personalize every placeholder for your site.
Oh wow, that's a lot of work.
Well, the thing is, you don't have to do all of this.
Yeah.
All you can do is just add it like we did.
Exactly.
Just let it run.
Yeah. You will always have some webmaster who likes to, personalize the last detail, which is great.
Yeah, so our platform is really built for like the most technical people and also the least technical people. So it's nice to know that you can still make these changes, but you don't have to.
Cool.
Okay, so if you want to X this out, that's it. So now we've wrapped our ads and we've added a placeholder. And then we would normally add these all the way throughout. I don't know, Adrian, if you think we have time to do that, or if you want to.
I mean, we can go for a little bit longer for sure, because I messed up a little bit there at the beginning. So if you guys have time as well, we can go for another 20 minutes, half an hour.
Yeah, so let's add a few more placeholders to this page. Do you want to scroll down? Let's add an under page title. So I would recommend maybe, I would do it a little higher just because it's important to know that just because a placeholder is there doesn't mean an ad will always show. So we could do it right there. Yeah, under that, right above that title. Or right there.
So I just press this, I press the arrow, or?
So if you want to bring it down, I would press the little arrow down.
Like this one?
Not that one. That's going to bring it into the next element, like drop it down into an element. So press next, and you can see it'll just bring it down. It'll be on the same element, just bring it down that element. Perfect. And then you can add it right there. This is a little farther down than I would add an under page title, just because we want to give the system enough opportunities to test. But I mean, the testing is totally up to you.
Oh, so you would add it here on underneath this one?
I usually would, just because our system might decide, hey, we might not show a top of page ad at all. So, you know, we might just fill in this under page title ad. So the more placeholders you add, the better your results will be, because our system will be able to test more granularly, and they'll also be able to figure out what works for each user, and it's giving it more variables to test.
Yeah. Cool. So then after maybe the system, I don't know, I'm not 100% sure how you know your AI works, or how these placeholders are going to be tested. Then do I need to go back and put them where I want, or the Ezoic AI is gonna place the holders whatever he wants?
I don't know. I'm not understanding exactly what you're asking, but what happens once we've added all the placeholders to this page, our system will test different ad layouts for different users. So it might decide, like I said, it might decide to show an ad at the top of page in the under page title, but leave the sidebar blank. But in the end, our system is automatically going to be doing this for each user coming to the site. And if it realizes, oh, this ad layout might not be performing well for this user segment, then it's not going to show it for that user segment anymore, and then test different things out.
Gotcha.
So that's kind of how the AI works. It'll learn over time, and it's important to note that when you first start, you'll still see great results, because we are partnered with Google Ad Exchange and header bidding partners, and we've added this layer of machine learning technology to our Google Ad Manager. But over time, you'll see that once the system really has a grasp on how your users are engaging with your content and how advertisers are responding to that, it'll be able to optimize it a lot more.
Cool.
Did that answer your question?
I think it did. I mean, some of my questions that might sound silly, because I really don't know what I'm kind of trying to say, but I've heard about these platforms, testing how the users interact with your site, and where's the best place to put these ads based on the user that comes to your site. But maybe I'm just not understanding what they were talking about.
Yeah, well, that's actually exactly how the system works. Like,
Cool.
some users might be coming to your site with a different intention than other users. So it's like one user might be coming to your site and they're brand new to your site, and they're just coming from like a Google search ranking. They might not, understand the navigation of your site. So our system might show them less ads, versus a user who might be coming to your site consistently. Well, they know exactly what they're looking for. Their user experience is less impacted by the number of ads, and we might show them a little bit more. So really, it's like, what users can tolerate it and what users can't, and how are we going to maximize revenue while considering their user experience? Because, they're there for your content, and you produce your content for them.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Of course. Okay, sharing your screen again. Perfect. So if you want to insert that placeholder down there, we can add the under page title, and then after this, we'll move to applying for ad exchange and setting up your ads.txt file. I think that'll be it.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to press insert here?
Insert here, yeah? Sorry, okay.
No worries. And then under this, I would make this maybe like under page title or under first paragraph. And then you can just go ahead and save placeholder.
There's Sean Mars here is in the chat. Sean says, I'm definitely one of those webmasters who likes to play with this kind of stuff. I know you are, brother. I know you like your finicking your with these things. It doesn't surprise me, an engineer like you, you like this kind of stuff. So
yeah. I'm also working with Sean too, and I went over all of this with him.
Yeah, he was on the show as well. And you know what's funny? That we had the same problem with Sean. I think it was his internet connection at the time. I'm not sure. I don't want to blame you for that, bro. But yeah, he's very smart, very awesome guy.
Yeah, awesome. So let's move on from this. Let's go to let's actually scroll down just so we can see the under page title placeholder. Under first paragraph. There you go, and you can see that it literally will take you like 15 minutes to set up the entire page.
It really does. I mean, once I go, I personally I'm gonna go through this live stream again, and watch the steps that we went through. But it really looks like the biggest headache that most people have is to get this page working, with the Chrome extension and all that, so you can set up your placeholders.
Yeah, and honestly, it might not be super intuitive at first because it is very unique, and that's why we do these live streams.
It's crazy. I never seen this before, Zenna. I never seen this before. It's crazy. Wow.
Yeah, and it's interesting to really see it active once you start testing and seeing the results pull in, and you're really able. Our big data analytics is really able to compare results from the Ezoic version versus the original version. So it's really cool, yeah, and it's very data driven.
Sweet. There's a question in the chat by Tambir. He says, I heard that Ezoic slows down the site speed. Is it true?
So, I mean, that's kind of a loaded question because ads in general just slow down your site speed, especially if you're using Google Ad Manager and you're using all of these header bidding partners. But Ezoic's in a unique position because we integrate on the server level. So we're able to make these ad calls before the page loads, and we're able to do all of this optimization before the page loads. So you might see a change to your site speed if you're not using Google Ad Manager or if you're not using any advanced ad setup. But we also help lazy load your content, and we integrate on the server level to minimize the impact.
Great stuff.
And then we also have a site speed accelerator, which helps us optimize certain page speed opportunities, page speed insights opportunities, which we can spend a whole nother hour talking about that.
Sure thing.
That'll come soon.
Yeah, I mean, with every thing that you're gonna add to your website, he's gonna try to suck a little bit of your resources. Server resources, so you just have to then start to play around with other things that you can optimize to I have no idea about how to speed up my website. I usually, if I do that, I paid once someone on Fiverr to help me, but
I'm gonna help you, Adrian, after this call.
Gracias.
Yeah, I'll help you. Don't worry about it.
Awesome.
But yeah, I mean, site speeds, I know, very sensitive for most publishers. So we try and do everything according to Google suggestions and make sure that your site's set up to yield the best results, but also have a great relationship with Google because we're also a Google certified publishing partner.
Great stuff. And Sarah gives some tips in the chat. Thanks for that, Sarah. She recommending implementing these best practices to make sure your site loads fast with Ezoic.
Thanks, Sarah.
Thank you for lending a hand. You want to go back to the site?
Let's. I'll just briefly talk about applying for ad exchange. If you want to go back to your Ezoic dashboard real quick. I wonder if we click it again, if it'll show up. So close
Can I
this.
close? Yeah.
And then scroll all the way to the top. Go back to, can you click apply for Google's ad exchange? Oh, it's not working. Let's scroll all the way down to the bottom of this page then. And then go to hidden apps, because now that you've completed it and it's a one-time thing, it'll be hidden. But just so everybody who's watching knows what's going on, usually there will be a box to the right of this apply for Google's ad exchange. Adrian's already done this. You put in your email. 20 minutes later, you should get an email from Google's ad manager to apply for our AdX account. And it's required just as if you were to apply for any Google product or any Google ad manager apply for any ad. It's like if you apply for AdSense, you go through an approval process. So you'll have to do that for AdX here too. And response time is usually 12 hours, but it can take up to 24 hours to get your approval. But you'll need to do that in order to start serving ads. And then, so now that you've integrated your site, you've wrapped all of your original ads, and you've applied for Google Ad Exchange, the next step would be to ensure that your ads.txt file is set up so all of our ad partners are authorized on there. So I'm going to need you, Adrian, to go back to WordPress.
Back to WordPress, to my site, yeah?
Yes.
Can I
sign in? Yeah, you'll have to sign in again. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. If I remember, which one is it? It's hey, close your eyes, guys. Close your eyes. What's going on?
We're all gonna steal your information.
Sean is saying in the chat that when we did the live stream, it was his fault. It was his old house internet connection was bad. Hey, welcome. You can come anytime back, bro. Whenever, now that you have a better connection.
So the Chrome extension is activated. So we'll need to deactivate.
So I need to deactivate it, right?
Yeah. Go ahead and click it.
Just click on it.
And then cancel. And then deactivate.
I see. So now every time you want to work and place your new ads, just do here, come this, and you activate it. Activate.
Yeah, it's just important you are not signed in to WordPress when you're using the Chrome extension.
Gotcha.
Just because when you're probably signed into WordPress, you're editing your site and you probably want to see it without all the ads or anything changing on the page. Gotcha.
Hey, Zenna, there's a question here in the chat that I've seen all over the place, on Facebook and all over the place. Tambir says, one basic question: do I need to be approved first in Google AdSense to get into Ezoic?
No, so you don't need to be approved by Google AdSense to get into Ezoic. We've worked with sites that have never served ads before and then use Ezoic. You do need to be follow all of Google's policy guidelines, just because we're a publishing partner and we use Google Demand. So you want to make sure that your traffic it's not poor quality traffic. You want to make sure that it's all original content. So as long as you're within Google policy, we can work with any site.
Cool. There you have it, Tambir. So don't wait. Sign up.
Yeah. And you'll need 10,000 sessions a month. Just
That's
because
it.
Yeah. So let's go to your plugins, because you're going to use our ads.text manager plugin to set up your ads.text manager.
Yeah.
So let's go to add new.
Add new. I need some update on this website.
No judgment from us. So going to go ahead and search ads.text manager. Oh, TXT, not
Oh, sorry, yeah, my mistake. Manager.
And it's going to be this second one with the key, the blue one.
This one?
So you're going to go ahead and install that. Yes.
Activate it.
And then we're going to visit ads.textmanager.com, which I'm going to send to you.
What ads? All right.
Oh, no.
I got
Ads text. There's no dot. I'm wrong. Yeah.
I see it. Cool.
And then you are going to get started.
This is so helpful. I mean, I don't know if people following written tutorials or blog posts will be able to do this without watching a video. I definitely wouldn't be able to do any of this.
Yeah.
Trust me.
No, yeah, I'm the same. I'm still like, as we're doing the live stream, I'm on our like knowledge base looking at support documents too. So, you know, there's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah.
So go ahead
and
fill this information out.
Then I have the planet. Oh, do I need to put .com? Okay. Then planet.com, company, blah blah blah. Do I need to put a company? No, it doesn't require it, right?
I don't think it's required. It doesn't show that it's required.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't look like. Email. Well, let me put mine, otherwise I'm gonna forget it. I have okay, create account.
Okay. You can kind of skip this because I will give you the demo right now.
Cool.
So let's go up to the top. This is our ads.text manager. You can authorize Ezoic and any of your original partners. So let's start with get started up at the top. Yeah, that one. Perfect.
Okay, now it's loading.
Okay, so let's click next. We know what an ads.text file is. And then here we're going to authorize Ezoic. So if you want to do Ezoic right here at the bottom.
Where is it?
There it is.
Oh, here.
It's the second row, second column, yeah.
Authorize.
And then we're going to go, I think the only entry you have is adsense. So we're going to go next to manual entries.
Manual entries.
Or you could just press next right here.
Cool.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you go back to get started?
Mm-hmm.
I think I said the wrong thing.
So
next, you've authorized Ezoic. Go next again.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. So now we're going to import ads.text. Let's just go ahead and copy what you have right now. So let's go to your website /ads.text and just copy the record that you currently have.
Dash.
Ads.text. Okay, let's copy that. And then go to ads.text manager. So you'll just paste it on option 2. Upload.
Duplicate entries were detected.
Interesting. Okay, so let's go. Can you scroll down? Okay, so if it's already in there, then let's leave it like that, and then I'll help you double check after the after the live stream.
Cool.
And if anyone runs into the same issue, you can just go ahead and if it's already there, we're fine, but double check it for sure.
Sweet. I click next.
Yep. And then perfect. Let's copy that account ID. And then click next. Perfect. So let's go back to your WordPress account.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's go to, I think it'll be under settings.
Settings.
Ads.text manager settings. Perfect.
And we're just gonna drop the number in here.
Yeah. I just realized too, so we do this automatically if you're name server or if you are Cloudflare integrated. So Adrian, we actually didn't need to do this for your site, but if you are WordPress integrated, you will have to go through this process. So it's still probably a good thing that we showed everybody.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, for everybody who might not be in my situation, then it's a lot of value. It's valuable.
Yeah, and if you don't have an ads.txt file, this is an easy way to set it up and get it running because it is good for your site.
Great stuff.
And now, Adrian, you are integrated with Ezoic, and you can once the integration propagates and you're approved for AdX and you've set up the placeholders, you can go ahead and turn on your site and start testing. We can't do that right now because we're still waiting for the integration to propagate. But that's about it. I think we did it in less than an hour, and you're ready to go with Ezoic.
How cool is that?
Yes.
Hey, thanks for that.
Awesome.
That was awesome. And then please let me ask you this: once everything is propagated and all that, what would be the next step? Like, do I go here to my Ezoic account, and do I need to do something here, or?
Yeah, so usually when you first start working with Ezoic, you'll be assigned a dedicated onboarding specialist. This will be someone like me, someone like Rob. We have a team of people who just focus on onboarding. And then after your onboarding, after 45 days to 60 days, we see you're generating good results. You'll then be transferred to our publisher success team. And they focus on long-term growth, being more of a consultant for you, just on your business needs and goals, rather than helping you set up Ezoic and like making sure that everything's working fine. So once you integrate, you can either turn on the platform, or you can reach out to your account manager or your onboarding specialist to have them review the setup, just to make sure you're like set up to yield the best results and following our best practices. Gotcha.
I mean, what else can I say? At this point, I'm just waiting to play a little bit more with this platform and see and learn more how to use it. I've seen that, I pressed a few buttons in there. It looks a little bit crazy once you go to